Black Clover. This is our final chapter. We also have only one of these because Black Clover was off last week. And it did win the audience RGC for this week.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
This one was
close. It was number 2 for me, personally. It almost won.
Yeah, this one was really close. Oh, wait, no. Last week was actually very closer. But Black Clover won with 36% of the vote. Jujutsu Kaisen was at a close second with 32% of the vote.
Okay.
One Piece came in last at 14%, and Chainsaw Man came in at 18%. So if you guys want to take part in the next poll that's happening next Sunday, you can follow us on Twitter at New Jump City, and we'll keep you updated. Poll goes up every afternoon when the chapters come out. On Sundays, the Viz releases, at least. But in any case, let's get into the chapter proper. It is Black Clover chapter 272, Dark Prison Hunting Ground. We get this cool color page, nice single page, where we open up with Yuno, and he's got holes in a mountain because he's been training this entire time. And that's when Langris pops up, and, they have some, witty, spicy banter where Yuno just immediately calls him former Vice Captain Langris.
Langris is like, man, you ain't had to say all of that. And I thought the same, too. I was like, Langris, he's a jerk, but you could have just said his name.
Yeah, nobody likes Langris.
Or just not said it at all. You did the most.
Yeah. Nobody likes Langris, but he didn't deserve that.
Yeah, I ain't think Yuno was really in his feelings, huh?
Yeah. Langris asks where his, noisy little spirit is. And she's chilling. Belle's been holed up in my grimoire, just gathering power. So Yuno starts thinking, okay, I think I worked out a way to take down Xenon, but I can't really confirm how effective it will be. And it turns out, coincidentally, Langris knows spatial magic, just like Xenon. So he's going to try his technique out on Langris. They agree to train together. And hopefully this is cool. I've always liked Langris as a villain. And I liked his dynamic with Finral. I'm glad he's turning the corner. I hope he gets his cool moment down the line. We cut back to Asta and how he's doing. He just lost again to Noct. And I guess they take a quick snack break where they get to eat these treats from the Spade Kingdom that heal up all their bodies, which is pretty fun. Not mad at it.
Sensu beans for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. And they talk strategy for a minute. He's like, yo, Liebe, come here, huddle up. And they start to think about Asta comes up with this fucking idea where they basically do the Pirates Docking 6 from One Piece, where they just sit on each other's shoulders. He's like, come by.
Dude, the One Piece references are crazy.
I'm sure it's not a One Piece reference, but it is it's a similar joke.
Man, I'm jacking at the One Piece reference. That's what we going with.
Yeah.
But I like how Liebe was like, man, 10% of the time, this kid's a fucking genius, yo. Mm-hmm. And it's an excellent idea. So he's like, I'm going to give it a shot. And then right after he does this dumb shit, he's like, yeah, the other 90%. He's just out of his mind and a total crackhead.
Oh, man, I'll tell you this.
Oh, boy.
I think Liebe is just what we needed, where Liebe can be just me in this series. Where he's like, why is he so loud all the time?
All day long.
Yeah. Finally,
nobody enjoys this part about you, Asta. Not one person. Yeah. Just Josh. Just J. Cole.
Yeah. I appreciate Liebe is me and I am Liebe. So I forgot about this little panel where Liebe gets a flashback as he's watching this happen. And I guess he has this flashback to when he's talking to his brother, and his brother is like, doesn't being a goody-goody just get tiring? And he's like, doesn't it get tired doing... Wait, what about you, brother? Doesn't it get tiring doing the thing you're doing? Doesn't doing your own thing get tiring? Or something like that. And I guess this is supposed to remind him of... Asta's supposed to remind him of his brother, who was this carefree individual, while Noct was this buttoned-up, straight man kind of guy. So Noct is like, all right, we got to start gearing up to get the fuck out of here and meet up with everybody. And it's been 2 days already, and they haven't really made that much progress. So Noct is like, all right, now we have to go all or nothing. It's either if it doesn't work today, then you got to die here, which is a little extreme, but okay. He activates his Mana Zone, which is Dark Prison Hunting Ground, where he basically he uses Ansem powers to turn the whole map into darkness.
Yeah, that was a good callback.
Return to darkness! And it's pretty funny. He starts.
Well, it reminds me of that move that the blind dude that turned into a mosquito from Bleach. Oh, boy. Yo.
You brought up some traumatic memories.
But remember his Bankai created like this black Coliseum or whatever.
Yeah, some shit like that. But in any case, he starts knocking Asta and Liebe around. And they're both thinking thoughts of determination as they're getting knocked around, and Liebe starts to think, Asta's like, I'm gonna save Captain Yami, and Liebe says, if I'm gonna avenge Lucida, I can't die. And they both think at the same time, and also, I can't let this guy die either. And in the darkness, this light emerges. And the last panel we see is, I guess he goes Sage Mode, Nine-Tailed Fox, because he has those Naruto eyes.
And unlocks his Mangekyo.
Yeah. So Asta's gonna get a new form next week.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
His union form.
I've been enjoying this a lot. I'm so glad that Liebe is in this. He has this very similar dynamic. He has a similar vibe to Asta, but different, like more level-headed. I appreciate that a lot. I feel like Asta's getting a lot of growth from just being the loud kid from the war arc. But I'm appreciating this. It's very fun. I'm enjoying Black Clover.